Hello and welcome to the House of the Spirit. Welcome home. This reading is about what is changing in your life right now. So, for the first pile, we have the sign Leo, we have Libra, we have Aquarius, and Aries. If you chose this pile, your significator card is the Nile. The second pile, we have Gemini, Cancer, Pisces, and Virgo. And your significator card is Imhotep. The third pile, we have Sagittarius, Scorpio, Taurus, and Capricorn. And your significator card is Papyrus. Okay. I will give you a moment to choose your pile with your intuition, your significator card, or your zodiac sign, and I will see you there. Hello, pile number one. If you chose this pile, your significator card is the Nile. And the Nile is a little bit similar to Temperance card, but not exactly. This deck is very different. So I love the colors and the whole setting in this card. I feel like it's a very healing place, and overall this is a very positive card. It just announces a time of joy and of fortune in general, good fortune, blessings. So it's a very positive card, and also a good card for relationships, relationships that will stand the test of time, the work that is put into any kind of relationship is very useful and productive. And also it is a good card for any sort of process. So if this is a change that is coming in your life, I feel like it's something that you will enjoy, like the whole process of change. So okay, that's interesting. Let's start with some oracle cards. Let's see, what do we have? What are the changes that are now happening in your life? We have initiation with tradition, death and resurrection, spiritual medicine. We have songs, synesthesia, spirits, communion, modulation, origins, loss, trial and error, warrior spirit, and survival. And also duality, alternation, paradox, hardship, mediation, and threshold. Okay, let's see what the Kipper has to say. What are the changes happening in your life right now? Pleasant letter. And a journey. So number 7 and number 10. Okay, let's see what the tarot cards, what the tarot cards have to say. What are the changes happening in your life right now? Pile number 1. I feel like the cards they want to come out like in bulk, Maybe something is happening like in bulk, like all at once. Eight of Cups. The Magician. Judgment. Knight of Pentacles. The Strength card. The Wheel of Fortune. The Six of Cups. The Two of Cups. Okay, let's get some more cards. Let's see what else do we have. The Two of Wands. I feel like just one more and that's enough for now. The Ten of Cups. Interesting. So to me, the message is quite clear and simple, actually. I do feel like this can have a romantic connotation, somewhat. There's a lot of love here. I feel like it might be romantic, but it's something about a relationship. So I feel like there's someone coming from the past. It's someone that you like. So it's not something that will be unpleasant, let's say, for you. And they are coming from the past with something that will, it's like getting a message that reminds you of something very special. And I feel like there's a relationship that is going to be tighter. It's going to be, there's work on that relationship that is going to be very fruitful. So it's just, all of this is really confirmation on the first card. And this is going to be a great change for you, because I feel it's going to resurrect something from the past that you have almost like forgotten in a way. Maybe because you went through hardship or changes that made you face some hardship. I feel like, or maybe you thought you controlled things in a way, but suddenly things changed and it felt like it was out of your control, and something made you more distant from your own emotions. It made you, I wouldn't say, it's not like being cold, or it's more like being biased. I feel like it's being, that's what I'm hearing. It's like made you create this image. It creates this energy that is biased towards a group of people, an idea, a certain lifestyle, and someone is coming and reminded you, it's that person is reminding you that that's not you. That's the idea, that's the concept, that's just it's not really rooted in your own experience, actually. But maybe you wanted distance from certain, maybe, mistakes that you felt like were, but I think that they were choices that you did. It was choices that you made that were necessary for your survival, I feel. And it's like having it's like dampening your senses in a way. And this person is coming, or this message is going to trigger a relationship with someone that makes you take that cloth, that's dampening your senses, that something, that grip is going to get looser, and you will get to work on the path back to that feeling. Because you have initiation and origins, I really feel like it's going to be like reminiscing of something. It's not going to be something that is completely new to you. So the change that is coming is very pleasurable because it's also something that you already know. So it's like a comeback of sorts. And with pleasant letter and a journey here, I really get that feeling of being transported back. You have the Six of Cups and the Judgment. So that moment when you feel like you're transported into a new, it's not a different timeline or a new timeline. It's more like really back to the future, or back to a future that you dreamt for you when you were younger, or in whenever in your past. It's like rescuing that part of you. I feel like you're rescuing a piece of you by working on this relationship. It's a very loving, passionate relationship. I feel like it's a very balanced and sweet relationship. It's overall, the reading is really pleasant. So the feeling of change is really good. So it brings a lot of optimism and positivity. I think you're going to be more positive from now on, because you are going to discover those parts of you that were left behind because maybe you lost faith in a relationship or a person or a situation in your life, or even a part of you that you had to manage, let's say, or just be less of something so that you could be like more in the survival mode or in a warrior mode. But I feel like you are now able to harness that energy and use it for romance, let's say. So it's really playful energy. It's very sweet. There's a charisma here also in the relationship. I feel like that person that is coming back, let's say, or that is reminding you, maybe it's a new person, but it's that person is reminding you of something that you thought was gone. I feel like both of you are going to also be very charismatic couple. If it's not romantic, it might be a really positive, like, enterprise, a business venture, some kind of project that is really good for everyone involved. But I really feel like this is more of there's a romantic undertone here. So I want to get some more clarification. Let's see from the same deck what we can get. So what did you leave behind? What is this change? How is it happening? What are you leaving behind? And what is this that you're moving towards? The King of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles. Okay, let me get some more information. How is this person presenting himself or herself I think we have all the cards we need. So, okay. You see, Judgment, Justice, Six of Cups. I really feel like this has almost like a karmic, also a karmic destined. I really feel like it's a repetition. I don't feel like it's a test at all. I really just feel like it's reminding you of something that is very pleasant. This is pleasant letter. So everything here is a very pleasant experience. And actually, maybe what you are leaving behind is not so much that it's unpleasant, but I feel like it's just not destined for you or not appropriate for your energy. It's like I have to give this up. I can't be in this position anymore, although this is a positive position. It's not a really negative position, but it's something that you have to give up anyway. Queen of Wands. That's what I was saying. Like, it seems like a very charismatic relationship. It feels like you have to work. Maybe both of you or one of you has a public image. And this is also a part of what is reminiscing, what is about to be triggered in your memories. Maybe this is also someone that you have admired for a long time or seen from afar, and then when things click, it's really easy and really smooth. But I feel like you have to give up managing something, like managing something material. That's interesting. But I also feel like this is giving up a certain way of doing things, because you see this character here is also holding a scale. And the scale, so this is how you measure things. And if you change how you measure things, the balance can be restored in a different way. And I feel like this is what is happening. It's like you are finding new ways to restore your own balance, to restore also the balance between you and other people. So relationships, the way you balance your relationships, and so the way you relate is also going to be massively impacted here, because you are going to learn new ways of relating. You are going to also give up some habits that you have in relationships. Okay. The Emperor. It's a completely new structure that is coming for you. I also think that this might impact your material, your wealth, your material gains somehow. So this might be also pertaining to the more entrepreneurial layer of this reading. So maybe this is also someone that you are going to work with. Maybe things can be a little bit mixed, like romantic and entrepreneurial. I feel like it can be also artistic with the Queen of Wands here, and the way the cups are presenting themselves, and it's I feel like it can be artistic. It can be an artistic collaboration that changes the way you make money, for instance. It can be meeting someone who will change your career and it's going to remind you of some skill or something that you used to do and that you are not doing anymore for a number of reasons. And they will help you transition into a different way of working. Interesting. Okay. Ace of Wands is really a new start, brand new start that is coming. And the Seven of Pentacles. You see, I really think that this is a new way of managing your assets, a new way of managing things, and also your energy. This is also an important part of this reading that I haven't addressed yet. But because you have the spiritual medicine here with initiation, it can also be that there's an important person that's coming in your life to guide you spiritually so that you can manage your energy more wisely. And I also feel like there's a timing here, a timing aspect to this with the Wheel of Fortune and the Seven of Pentacles. I feel like you are going to understand how things come at just the right time, or this person is coming like right in the nick of time, right at the right time, so that you are able to receive this gift properly. And I feel like this is something that's going to bring you a lot of joy, and it's going to be such a positive change. So really positive change coming for you, and it's happening right now. So this is something that is it's just on the horizon. That's also indicated here with the Wheel of Fortune. There's also an aspect of speed here with the Magician, I feel, because the Magician is also a card of communication, of trade, commerce, of doing things, making things happen, manifestation. This can also, with the pleasant letter, it can also be really quick, sharp, fast communication coming. This is why also you have the Justice and the Judgment, and it's kind of cutting through the chase suddenly and going right to the place where you belong. It's like going right to the point, really quick. And it's very easy to understand. Suddenly things are very easy to understand, and it's not really a departure from something that it's not really completely unfamiliar. It's quite the opposite. It's like returning to the familiarity of you, of your life, of things happening. It's like finally I recognize myself in what is happening outside of me. And that's why it's so pleasant, because it's very familiar. It's just like seeing something that you love or someone that you love again, although it might be literally someone from your past, but also if it is, it's a very pleasant encounter. But it can also be someone reminding you of things that you love very much, and it's a very familiar feeling. So this is why it's such a smooth transition, although it's very quick. I feel like this is something that is happening like in the next few days, if not hours. But it's just at the right time, and things are going to really organize themselves very neatly, and all the events are going to kind of conspire so that this happens. It's not really something that you have to control, or that you need to respond to, or something. It's because I see like it's very smooth. The only work I really see is afterwards, when the click, it's like you click with this person, and then you get to work on that relationship. But it's really it's something that is really pleasant, because you have the Knight of Pentacles, putting in the work every day, little by little, but with the Two of Cups. So it's something that is really balanced and fair. It's like you don't feel it's a drain on your energy. And with the Strength card and the Two of Wands, I would be kind of worried, but the final card is the Ten of Cups, so it's really having this overflow after this investment, there's so much overflow that it's going to be very fast. So it's not something that is going to be painstaking and, you know, tiring for you. I really feel like this is such a positive change, really nice beginning. Thank you so much for this. If you also enjoyed the reading, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and share the video if it resonates with you. And I hope to see you again very soon. Bye. Hello, pile number 2. This is your significator card, Imhotep number 20. This card talks to us about work in general, and also everything that is written down, such as contracts and agreements, work that is done by writing or drawing, and everything that is a project in your life. It's also a good card for health and for knowledge in general. So let's get you some more oracle cards. Okay, what more do we have? What is changing in pile number 2's life right now? Impediments with rules, willpower, refusal, discipline, and responsibility. Darkness, skipping steps, ego, illness, evil, delirium, danger. And perfume, instinct, camouflage, sublime, liberation. Okay, let's see what the Kipper cards have to say. We get some more, or is it just one? Okay. Ooh. A little child. Okay, maybe let's see if we can put all the cards here. Pleasant letter also came out in pile number 1. And a good lady. Okay, so number 6, number 18 with a little child, and number 7 with a pleasant letter. Okay, so what does the tarot has to say? What are the changes that are happening right now? Okay. Harmony, number 10. Sorry, 10 of Cups. Compromise, 6 of Pentacles. The Fool. I will check the translation for this, but this is the 2 of Cups. Let me just check the translation. Okay, so this is friendliness. The 2 of Cups is friendliness. Abundance with the King of Pentacles. Existence with, this is the Magician card. The 7 of Pentacles with patience. And delay with the 4 of Swords. Okay, I'm going to get some more cards. Letting go or surrendering with the 4 of Cups. And experiencing the 3 of Wands. Okay, so I feel like this reading has a lot of layers to it. I feel like it's a complex situation, or it's a combination of situations. That's closer to what I meant. And right away, for some of you, I see that you might have the news of having a child in your life. So maybe if you're pregnant or if you want to get pregnant, this is a very good time for that change to occur. Or maybe you have been trying and you have been experimenting with some sort of medicinal process so that you can get there. I feel like this is the time where you will, it's like getting the lab work that you needed to move on and do things properly, if that is your case. But this is only a very specific layer to this reading. I feel like this is, because we have the darkness card here, I feel like there are some things that are not yet available to us. But what I think is you're going to experience as a change in your life is that you are going to realize that you averted something dangerous. And I feel like there's a taking of responsibility that will liberate you in a sense. So there's this balance between following the rules and at the same time being driven by instinct. And I feel like that is what is going to propel you into this change. Now, I will get some more clarification because I feel like there's a lot of energy here that is already too mature to really explain what that change might be. And also, with this, the Fool and the Patience, Seven of Pentacles, with this pregnant woman here, I really feel like this might be, just really bringing a new life to the world. This is literally like birthing something completely new. This might also be that you feel like you are going to be reborn in a way. Because you're going to learn something. Maybe friendliness. You see the colors here. I really feel like this person is looking into the landscape and then finding something special in that landscape. And with this friendliness, it's like things, energies that balance themselves out and that match. So it's like seeing a pattern that matches, seeing something in the landscape that matches. But it's something that you are not there yet. I feel like this is like life is at its very early stages. You are not there yet, but then you see how you can move forward and what you have to do. But I also feel like you don't have to do much. Like you just have to experience the whole thing. Oh, okay. A little child can also mean being naive. And maybe this is also something that you really need right now, is to be more childlike so that you can experience things more as an observer, more as, a receptacle, a pure, clear, clean receptacle with no judgments and no conceived ideas, I really feel like you have to listen to something. You see that person in meditation and there's a lot of voices around. The Four of Cups to me sometimes also represents the judgment of others about a relationship, the ideas others have about a relationship. And it can also be surrendering all these concepts and just experiencing things without. It's like being criterious, being discerning about what you listen to. And meditation is really good to tune, kind of. It's like a tuner for your ears so that you listen correctly and you get the information that you need, but you're not really twisted by it. It doesn't really change the way you experience things. So getting that knowledge without letting it harm you. Okay. I want to know, what is this experience that came before? Because I can't really puzzle this yet. This King of Pentacles, Ten of Cups. I feel like this is a positive situation. So the change that is coming in a already positive situation, but something is in the darkness. I feel like something, it's like you skipped something. And it's like you have to work on it. You have to discover. And at the same time, just keep yourself open, seeing the patterns without changing too much. Okay, so what is this situation? Whoa, okay. So this is, I feel like this is a transformation that is already underway in your life with this Ten of Swords, the rebirth. I have talked about this card in other readings. I love it because the camel represents the person who is still subject to the judgment of society and always does, what is correct, the mainstream opinion. The lion is the one who can face the criticism and is brave to show himself or to confront society in a way, to be a rebel. And then you have the child who just expresses him or herself freely. So I feel like you are going through this transformation. Okay, so maybe you are just on the verge of the child, and maybe this is why. But you have to, it's like you have to start over something, and starting over. The Lovers. It can be choosing a different relationship or not choosing a relationship. Yeah, the Tower. And this is going to be a very deep change. Okay. It's something that's going to rock your world. It can be a relationship, it can be a change in relationships, but it can also be like freeing yourself. Freeing yourself from a structure. Freeing yourself from ego or from illness. Or from danger. Like freeing yourself from danger. Okay. So you're going to change into what? What is this afterwards? What will it feel like? How will it be? Slowing down. This is the Page of Pentacles. Okay. Maturing. Nine of Pentacles. The Miser with the Four of Pentacles. A lot of Pentacles. And receptivity with the Queen of Cups. Okay. So I think that you're not really available. And the change that is going to happen over time, although you will feel like, I don't feel like this is a sharp moment. I feel like this is more of a process, like you're slowly chewing on this, you know, hacking away, like the miser. It's like small increments, going slowly, slowly maturing into something that is the realization of how you can express yourself and receive the expression of others. I really feel like this can be also in relationships. I feel like you are healing. You are healing your ego. Oh, okay. So this might be also a change in your appearance. A change in how people see you and how you see yourself, like your self-image is changing. And you're going to do these incremental changes that are going to turn you into a more mature and well-rounded person. And also your personality is going to accompany these changes. I feel like you are also working with, there's a medicine here, there's some sort of medicine here, maybe a therapeutic approach. It can be more emotional, psychological, or physical, like ancient medicine, because Good Lady is also about ancient medicine. But I feel like it's something very sublime. There's a herbal thing here. You see the Good Lady and the perfume? I feel like there's something in herbs that might be very helpful for you to go through this process, this change that you're going through. I really feel like this also has something to do with the feminine aspect of your physical or emotional or psychological existence. It depends. For any one of you, it might be different. And I feel like with Imhotep, there's a neutrality here. At the same time, there's a universality of all the knowledge that you're going to get. It's like, it's something that can match any other person. Something that can be applied to you or to any other person. It's not really particular to you. So I feel like what is changing in your life has to do with your physical appearance. Something is changing, apparently, like in your body. Because I feel like everybody can see it. It's not really hidden. But at the same time, it has a deep impact in you. So much so that it can also be like the birth of a child, the birth of a new soul coming, into the body, like a new soul coming into the body. Yeah, that's what I feel. So it can also be that you can have more of your soul in your body after this. There's space so that you can have more of yourself physically here, because okay, so this is what is changing. It's like having more space for yourself. Oh, it can also be that you have literally more space, like you expand the part of your home, or you get more space to do something that is important to you, or something gets to grow, you know, has space to grow. Let me just clarify. Consciousness with the Chariot. I feel like this is also going to enable you to do what you want to do. So the change that is coming for you right now, that is going to happen in increments, is that you are more able to do what you want. Slowly you are having more space for you in your life. And is there a time frame here? Is there, because I was saying, yeah, maybe adventure. Step into the adventure. This is the Knight of Pentacles. I really feel like it's really incremental. But just, you can already see it. You can see the colors. I was saying, like, it's something that is already in your sight, in your view. You can already see it. That's what's interesting. So it's really just, you just have to reach out. You just have to allow this ego part of you, like, I don't want to use the word ego, but like there's this attachment to something that has to be let go so you can chase whatever you want to chase, that's right around the corner or in your view, in your horizon right now. You can see the matching energy. You just have to move forward and go, you know, even if it's slowly, just every day do something so that you can move towards this goal and do what you want. So expressing your will and expressing your emotions so that you can feel like more fulfilled and less attached to whatever is bringing you down, whatever is constraining you. Beautiful reading. Thank you so much for this. I hope you also liked the video. If you did, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and share the video if it resonates with you. I hope to see you again very soon. Bye. Pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. This is your significator card. This is Papyrus number 8, and it is a card of getting good news. So what is changing is that you're getting good news. So let's see, what are those good news about? Let's see what the oracle cards have to say. So we have Masters, deepest fears, bravery, temperance, and selflessness. Mutation, with sudden change, authenticity, justice, ego death. And initiation, tradition, death and resurrection, spiritual medicine. Okay, let's see what the Kipper cards have to say. What are the changes happening in your life right now? Wow, great happiness. Number 26. And high honors. I mean, this is a fantastic reading. So whatever is changing is going to be something that will bring you a lot of joy and happiness for sure. Okay, so and it might be sudden because you have sudden change here. So maybe you're getting like good news, like on a, like a job, like a submission or some sort of contest, because you have the high honors here. Okay, let's see. So what are the changes happening in your life right now? Let's see. The 9 of Swords or 9 of Arrows. The 10 of Swords. Sorry. Or 10 of Arrows. The Page of Cups. Excuse me. The Emperor. And the 7 of Pentacles or of Discs. Okay, let's get some more. The 7 of Cups. Judgment. The 4 of Pentacles. The Sun with the 5 of Cups. Okay. And the Queen of Swords. Okay. So, getting good news, good communication, sudden change, something that initiates sudden change. It might also be that you are being introduced into a new sphere, like social sphere, and that you are going to meet someone like important in a specific social sphere that is different from your own. And it's going to feel like an upgrade. But at the same time, I feel like you have to kind of destroy some relationships from the past so that you can embrace this new situation here. Because with the Queen of Swords and the Sun, I feel like there's a whole new frame of mind that's coming into light. And the 5 of Cups has to do with some sort of disillusionment or of maybe even heartache, of letting go of a specific idea, emotional idea, so it's a connection to yourself or to others, but I see to others. And I feel like this is really moving you towards, like propelling you socially, maybe your career also, with the high honors here, like it's, and the great happiness. I feel like this is something that is going to impact your life on so many levels, and you're going to be, I feel like also your self-esteem might be challenged somehow. Or this is also the challenge here, is that you are going to change your self-esteem, because you should, I feel like you should move towards the Emperor here, because you're coming from the 9 of Arrows and the 10 of Arrows. The 9 and the 10 of Swords is like, there's a specific mind frame, state of mind, and there are a set of ideas that can't move forward any longer. And with the Seven of Cups here, I feel like you've been confused by these ideas for a long time. And also with the Seven of Discs or Pentacles, I feel like they made you feel like you were failing somehow. You know, with deepest fears here, this is really good news, but it's going to be challenging at the same time. And it's so good that it's going to challenge your ability to receive such a good, such a good gift. And I feel like you have to let go of something, and it's going to be a little bit painful when you realize that you have to let go of this so that you can have that. But with the Sun here, I really feel like you after all, you're going to be happy. And with the Emperor and, Queen of Swords, it's a pure state of mind. And it's going to be inevitable that it's going to be something that attracts you naturally to it. It's just that the feelings are harsher, I feel. So everything is going smoothly and makes a lot of sense, but the feelings are off. It's like they're on the side. But it's good news. So I think that you're just going to go. You're just going to leave and find whatever needs to be found so that you can establish this new kingdom, let's say. It is a kingdom of the mind. It is a kingdom of your soul. It's also the perfect condition so that you can embody your authority over yourself. I also feel like there's a lot of like exercising self-control and like not letting your emotions run the show this time, because I feel like there's an immaturity here. Like everything else is really well-rounded, well-developed, and it's at the stage where it should change, and it's moving towards the positive. But it's like emotionally you're not there. It's like your emotional body gets there afterwards, and while it's transitioning from one place to another, it feels immature. It feels like you are kind of lost a little bit for a moment there. But it's a very sudden change. So it's something that is quick. And because I feel like these cards just came out like crooked, not aligned, I feel like this is going to be like a moment, like a brief moment. It's like on the side, things are going this way, but everything is moving, in the right. You will feel aligned. You will feel like things are aligning, except for your feelings, for your emotional, what you bring, emotionally to the table. So what is this that you're leaving? The Three of Wands and the Three of Swords. So there were already a lot of signs that things were not right. I feel like this is not something new for you. This is something that has been a cycle. It's a trigger. It's like constantly being triggered. Having your emotions constantly being hurt, and it's very tiring. I feel like it's like always having the same drama in your life. There's a repetition here. So the change that you get this message or this communication that things are going to move to another level. You are going to be presented with a whole new life plan, with a whole new sphere, social sphere, financial, economical, social status. You're going to be presented with that. So what will it choose to do? How will it happen? The wheel. You're going to feel like you are lucky. You're going to feel like you are blessed. And the Chariot, it's going to be something. You see the Chariot, you have also a Chariot here in the Sun card. I feel like it's going to be your will that is going to move you forward. Your bravery. Mastering this moment. You will know when this happens. Like, you will feel like, okay, this is the moment where, and this card, you see? This card just flipped from the deck, short illness. So when this moment happens, it's so quick. And you are going to feel like now is the time when I can change everything in my life. If I nail this, I will, make it. I will achieve what I want to achieve. I just have to do this one thing. Managing my fears, managing my disillusionment, my past hurts. The Seven of Swords. Maybe you were deceived in the past and you kind of hold this feeling of this. Something was suspended in a way that it became unclear. It's like living in a fog. It can also be like brain fog. I think that when this is triggered, you can get a little bit of brain fog. And when you get that, it's going to, you have to just like wait it out and wait until it dissipates so that you can move forward. Yeah. Because it's just the adrenaline in your system. It's just the fear triggering the adrenaline, but it's something that is transient. And it's very quick. It's very sudden. It will change. Just have faith in that. Know that. Have that knowledge. The Hermit. You will have that knowledge. You already have that knowledge. Actually, you already know what is going to happen. You already know, because you will know, like, things will align and you will feel like, click, okay, this has just aligned. What am I going to do? Oh my God, like the brain fog, and it's going to go like awry every time this happens. Things don't work out. But then you realize, you have this moment of self-reflection when you realize, okay, because this is happening, this is the moment. I just have to seize this opportunity. So really taking this really good opportunity. Wow, 10 of Cups. You will feel amazing afterwards. So afterwards, your emotional body will will move into your physical body and align your soul, your purpose. I feel like you are going to feel like your purpose and your physical reality are aligning in this moment. And it's going to be very sudden. And I feel like this is the major change in your life that is happening, and it's happening right now. So it's like, be prepared, because things are going to change very quickly, and it's going to be so positive. If you realize that this moment is just transitory, it's something that is very quick to dissipate. So don't cling to whatever feelings of inadequacy, of feeling like you don't have what it takes. Those are like the lies that have been told time and time again, and they created this fog of confusion that is inhibiting your emotions from being ignited by this passionate connection to the soul, and also to what you are passionate about, to what you really like to do, and what you know, what you understand. Okay, beautiful reading. Thank you so much for this. If you also enjoyed this reading, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and share the video if it resonated with you, and I hope to see you again very soon. Bye.